Hello, my lovely Virgos. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So we are doing your February weekly reading. It is a general reading and it may not be able to resonate for all of you. If you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open and everything that you'll need to know will be in the description box below for you. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my lovely Virgos, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Virgo's energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my loves, let's take a look and see what we've got going on for you. So we are going to take a look at your energy, and then we'll look at the energy of the person that you're dealing with or will be dealing with, and then we will clarify where we need to. So you have the Empress, the Death card in the reverse, and the Page of Swords in the reverse, with the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys have been really struggling with an ending here. Whether it's a hard time just accepting something is over or just a hard time getting adjusted. You know, it does take time to get adjusted to being on our own again, right? Or learning to be without a person again. So I feel like that is showing up in the area of your feelings, right? Where, you know, in your heart you've been struggling with that a little bit here. But in your thoughts, you know, you have the Empress. I think you guys are trying to focus on you. You guys could be focusing on creating other things in your life, whether that's like passion projects, creating, you know, new friendships. You could just be focusing on becoming the highest form, like the best version of yourself. You know, focus on your physical beauty as well. You know, I just feel like this kind of like a glow up energy and trying to create other things in your life. So your head is on, like your mindset, your thoughts are, you know, very positive. Like you're really trying your best to move through this, but it's just taking the heart a little bit longer to catch up, and that's okay. You have the Page of Swords in the reverse here for your intention. To me, I feel like some of you guys can be making a decision here too, like whether it's like get rid of somebody on your social media. You could be like, you know what, I'm no longer going to look at their stuff. I'm no longer going to allow them to see mine. It could be something like that. It can also be an energy of, you know, trying not to think about somebody, trying not to allow them to, you know, occupy so much space in your mind. I just feel like you're really trying to get your heart to catch up. So you're like, I'm going to do what I need to do in order to let go of this, in order to move on from this in the best way that I can. You know, in the Hermit, you know, I feel like you are trying to look at this from a higher perspective. You're like, what lessons can I get out of this? How can I turn this into, you know, a positive in my life? Like, it's a very positive energy, and I feel like you're starting to feel more like yourself, because this is your energy, Virgo. I feel like you're starting to feel better. You have the Tower in the reverse for the challenge. You have the Devil here for what you don't see coming. And then for your next action, you have the Sun card. This can also, the Page of Swords on the reverse can also be being very skeptical about somebody, you know, or choosing to not communicate with somebody as well. The challenge is the Tower in the reverse. I feel like you were trying to hold this tower together by yourself for a very long time. Some of you guys could have maybe Sagittarius in your chart or Capricorn. One of those two, 'cause I can't remember which reading it was, had this tower in the reverse in the exact same position. I think it was either Sagittarius or Capricorn, to be honest with you. But the Tower in the reverse, I feel like you were trying to keep this together for a very long time, and you felt like you were holding it up brick by brick, and maybe you felt like you were the only one trying to keep it together. And I think it was exhausting. Sometimes it's just, you know, the Tower is in reverse can just be kind of like postponing the inevitable and dragging something out. And I feel like that was the challenge, was to recognize that, you know. You have the devil energy here for what you don't see coming. You could still feel very attached to a person energetically. You could still feel very attached. Maybe that could be why you're struggling so much with, you know, releasing it fully, is you could still feel very connected to their energy. But you could also be seeing some kind of unhealthy or toxic things about this person. So we're going to have to see what's going on with their energy. But the Sun card here for your next step, I think you guys are seeing things very clearly. Something is definitely being exposed to you here. And it could very well be about this person. Maybe something toxic that they have going on, or something, you know, negative that they have going on right now. You could be finding out about some addictions or some bad habits that they're partaking in, something like that here. Something is being shown to you, but I also feel like it's just you choosing to be happy. You're just choosing yourself. You're just choosing to be happy. You're choosing to no longer hold something up, no longer be in this energy, and you understand that your hurt will catch up. So let's take a look at their energy towards you. Show me the person that Virgo is dealing with in this situation. What is their energy towards Virgo? Show me the person that Virgo is dealing with in this situation. What is their energy towards Virgo, please? All right, Virgo, let's take a look and see. And then we'll clarify. Got the 8 of Swords in the reverse. The 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. The 9 of Wands in the reverse. So I do feel like either they're thinking about there's something that in their life that they're trying to release, right? Especially if they're struggling with some kind of like toxic trait or bad habit, they could be trying to release that. I also feel like they're just trying not to think about things. They could be keeping themselves distracted, just trying not to have to think about the real problems. They could be thinking about how you're releasing them as well. The 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, I don't really feel like they have things together at this time. You know, the 2 of Pentacles, when it's in the upright, is a card of like balancing and keeping things together and keeping things afloat. In the reverse, it's like feeling very much the opposite. Like this person does not have it together. Like I said, I do feel a lot of distraction energy as well. And that would make sense with this devil you got going on over here. But the 9 of Wands in the reverse is a kind of, is for their intention. It's a card of like giving up, you know. Their challenge is the King of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, there's some things that need to be cut out, and they're not ready to face up to it. You know, they're not ready to face up to their problems either. I do feel like they're running, they're keeping themselves distracted, they're becoming in a very unhealthy place. The King of Swords is the only card that faces you straight forward, and it does speak about being willing to face situations face first, head on. And with it in the reverse, I'm feeling that, you know, this person is, their challenges, they're not ready to face up to their mistakes. They're not ready to face up to, you know, themselves. It's also an energy of, you know, not being honest. You know, it's a dishonest energy. It's a withholding energy. It can be being very cold, nasty, cutting, cruel even. You know, this person is really, they're really struggling. They have some things they need to work through, and unfortunately they're just not ready to deal with that yet. What they don't see coming is the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. I really don't think they expected you to actually release them. And the Sun card in the reverse, I find this to be a crazy kind of a confirmation that you're ending up, you know, you can't make somebody work on themselves. And you can't help somebody who doesn't want to be helped. And I feel like you really tried to help this person. You really tried to be there for them. You really tried to make this work. But you're seeing how all it's done is bring you down here with this devil energy here. And I feel like you're finally giving yourself the permission to no longer do that, to let it go and to be happy. And this person is having some hard realizations that you are actually releasing things here. That you're kind of giving up on the situation, but you know, you can't make them. You can't make them work on themselves. You can't help somebody who doesn't want to be helped. And you know, I find it a huge kind of crazy confirmation that you're ending, your last card for your next action is the Sun card, and theirs is the Sun card in the reverse. You know, because they're still not seeing their part in things. They're still not ready to face up to that. And you know, they're going to have to deal with that. And hopefully this situation will maybe start to shine some light for them. Will help them start to wake up. Sometimes we need, you know, that rock bottom or that wake up call. You know, wow. It it reminded me of the Judgment card. I said wake up call, which the Judgment card to me is the wake up call energy. You know, this angel is coming out of the sky with a horn and a flag. It is a wake-up call. He's trying to get their attention. He's like, it's time. It's time to act. It's time to do something. You know, this person, the universe is calling them. You know, they're kind of hitting a rock bottom here, and the universe is giving them a huge wake-up call. Like, it's time to do something about this. It's time to act. Things are becoming more clear for you about what you need to do in order for you to be healthy and happy. And hopefully the situation will help shine some light on this person as well. But I think you're seeing things from a higher perspective. We're going to clarify some things. Tell me about this. Tell me about this Empress energy. Why is that here? We got the Five of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you're choosing to no longer fight for something. And I also feel like you're just feeling a lot more like things are starting to come together for you. Things are starting to work out for you. You're starting to feel better. Like things are just getting better, getting easier for you. The more distance that you put between you and this person. Tell me about the Death card in the reverse. Got the Five of Cups in the or the Five of Cups. You know, I also feel like the Death card in the reverse can talk about a resistance to change. I think it's hard for you. I think it grieves you. It hurts you that this person isn't ready to change. They're not ready to work on themselves. I think that's very hard for you because you do love this person. But I think you're recognizing where you can't make them. Tell me about this Page of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you guys are, you know, cutting off communication. I feel like you guys are choosing to no longer give to this or open yourself up to this. You got the Tower in the reverse with the Hangman. You're seeing where you were stuck in that, but you're getting a new perspective. You're seeing things differently, and you're understanding what you need to do moving forward. I feel like you thought you were doing the right thing before, and now you're seeing where it's not helping you or them. We have the Devil energy. The Seven of Swords. Yeah, this person is sabotaging. They're dishonest. And you're seeing all of that here, you know. They could be being dishonest with you about the things that they're doing as well. But you have the Sun card, the Seven of Wands. You know, you're blocking this person out and you're standing your ground. The Seven of Wands is a sense of conviction. And it brings in a lot of happiness for you. Tell me about this Eight of Swords in the reverse. We got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. They didn't think that you would ever release them with that energy. They didn't. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. You got the Fool card. Yeah, I feel like this person's taking too many risks or too many chances because they're doing way too risky behavior here, and I think a lot of that is because they're not keeping it together at all right now. They're seeing that you're actually releasing them, and I kind of think that you know, they just kind of don't care right now about too much of anything. Tell me about this Nine of Wands in the reverse. Got the Knight of Wands. It's all about what's going to make them feel good in this moment. You know, the distractions, the temporary fixes for things. Tell me about this King of Swords in the reverse. The Ten of Cups in the reverse. So they're unhappy. You know, they could have had a bad childhood for some of them, or struggled with things with their family. They could suffer with some mental health or depression stuff here as well. And it's just like they have a lot of unhappiness. They have a lot of things that they're just not ready to face. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles in the reverse. The Eight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they see that I think you are cutting off communication with this person, and it's what's really showing them that you are actually releasing them this time. The Sun card in the reverse. The Four of Swords in the reverse. You know, they're not at peace with the situation. And Nine of Wands. And the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, hopefully this starts to cause them to reflect and to realize that they're not happy with the way that things are and the way that things are going and what they need to do. That Judgment card being here, it is a huge wake-up call for them, and hopefully, you know, hopefully they heed that call. But that is what I have for you, my loves. Now, if this resonates, let me know in the comments down below. If it doesn't, then check out your other placements. Everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading, scheduling your personals, or Patreon, all of that is in the description box below for you. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason, you can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you guys for being here and supporting, and I will see you